Hey guys, Dan here with Battlefield Curator, and here's my top gift ideas for this Christmas 2021. I know there's some shipping delays and some issues getting stuff in, so if you're looking for some military surplus related gifts, here's what you could get. All right, in no particular order, number one would be ammo. So I think because of the pandemic, because of the ammo crisis, the Russian ammo ban, there are some constraints on ammo. So it might not be a bad idea to say, hey, this season I just want to be simple and get some ammo so I can shoot in my weapons and enjoy it as much as I can. So if you're the person making the request as a gift idea for ammo, and you're giving a little hint to your spouse or to your brother or somebody, your father maybe, like, okay, well, if you're very particular about the type of weapon and the type of ammo you use in that weapon, just make sure you stress that. So like, if you're going to shoot 7.62 by 3.9 and you only want to shoot brass case, just make sure that you emphasize, hey, I only want to shoot brass. Or, emphasize if you're a hunter and you want something for your hunting rifle and you always use a certain grain, just emphasize, hey, you want to get 308 at this grain, this is what I use, this brand. Also stress what kind of bullet you want. Do you want FMJs just to take to the range, or do you want soft points so you can hunt deer with? If somebody is going to be the one getting you the ammo, then just make sure they know the exact specifications to get, because come Christmas morning, you might get something that you're like, oh wait, it's not exactly what I wanted. But you can't blame them. You pretty much have to blame yourself because you didn't specify. With some of the gift ideas, I don't think you should be too picky. All right, and before we get on to number two, I'd ask you to pulverize that like button and subscribe for the algorithms. It really helps out with the growth of the channel, and it really helps me provide more content to you guys, so you guys can bounce feedback off, and we can share military history all together. All right, so carrying on to number two, I would suggest for a gift idea, if you're looking for a particular weapon or firearm, maybe you just you just go around, on a day off with your significant other, whoever's, gonna front the money for the gift, and you guys can go and search around some local gun shops, go to some gun shows. If you're looking for something new to add to the collection, something historically significant, something that's kind of hard to find and very rare, just go out, make a day, set a time to go out and search around town and see what's out there. Go to the gun show and see what's out there. There's just so many options to look around locally. Maybe even go online and see if you can find something online that is highly collectible that you might want to add to your collection. And so that way you're not only just looking for yourself, you might also be sharing some of your interests with your partner or your brother or your father, whoever's pretty much fronting the gift money for you for this collectible weapon. So yeah, with that, here's a little disclaimer. Technically, according to law, somebody's not allowed to go and buy a weapon, a firearm, and then gift it to you and buy it for you. You're supposed to be the one that's going to receive it, then you should go with them. That way you can receive it. But yeah, anywho, so that brings me to number three. You can't go wrong with a Chinese Type 56 SKS. I mean, these weapons are still being imported. You can get them from Palmetto State Armory. Atlantic Firearms might have some. Classic Firearms has some on and off. They're really great weapons. They hold their value over time, in that $500, $400 range. Sadly, I mean, they've gone up. I mean, I remember like just a few years ago, they were in the $200 to $300 range. So with everything kind of going up, they kind of gone up a little bit, and I've seen them go as high as, almost $1,000, which is crazy because they're just Chinese Type 56 SKSs. But generally speaking, the Type 56 SKS is a pretty fair value. The ammo is a pretty fair value, 7.62 by 3.9. These weapons are reliable. You can use them for all kinds of things like hunting or sport shooting or just taking out to the range and having fun, sharing with other people, sharing the history. You could go to some of the stores and still find some Type 56 SKSs. So if you see one in a local shop or a gun show, I mean, these things are everywhere. They made millions of them. Let's say a few years down the line, you find something that piques your interest and you don't really have much cash on you, and you could use that SKS Type 56 for a trade deal. You know, you could use it as a trading chip. So honestly, the SKS is a pretty good choice in my opinion. Alright guys, well that's your general gift ideas. Now I was thinking a little outside the box, so here's my bonus gift idea. Let's just say you don't really want anything, you know, this Christmas season. You kind of don't want anything material, right? You probably have a lot of collectibles already, but you want to do something different. You want something different. So I was thinking a little outside the box, and I said, hey, it's probably not a bad idea to go to a historically significant place. So maybe like a plane ticket and a hotel for a few nights or something, going somewhere, spending some time out learning history, maybe sharing that with your family, planning a vacation trip with your family to learn history. I mean, there's a lot of historically significant areas. It doesn't really have to be military related. It could be, you know, just a historic place, maybe the Smithsonian Museum, maybe some of the museums kind of within, like, you know, a day trip drive or something from where you're at. You could even go to some of the battlefields, Civil War battlefields. There's a lot of Civil War battlefields. Maybe you're thinking way outside the box and you just want to go visit Normandy or something. Personally, I would like to go back to Lookout Mountain. I definitely liked going to Lookout Mountain. The views are spectacular. So yeah, for a Christmas gift idea, maybe plan somewhere cool to go visit. What are you getting for Christmas this year? Or you got any ideas? Let me know in the comment section. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And don't forget to check us out on social media, Instagram and Facebook. And always be sure to learn history and curate history. Make it a great day.